everyone, and welcome to TNT. We have a delightful show for you this week, I believe, with the likes of the missing link on hand. Perhaps the most unusual. I guess he has to be the most unusual athlete in the world, isn't he?
Well, I suppose you could say unique as well. I've seen him. Goodness knows where he comes from. Remarkable person.
And Bobby the Brain Heenan really has him on a tear as of late.
There is a question. Can he control this person? Individual or whatever thing may be.
We'll look forward to the missing link joining us, as well as wrestler extraordinaire Les Thornton. But speaking of wrestler extraordinaire, we'd like to introduce you to someone certainly who befits that category, I'm sure. Would you please welcome commentator, extraordinary wrestler, and now rock star, Jesse the Body Ventura. How's your recording career coming along, Mr. Ventura?
Real good, real good. Excellent, excellent. You know, the thing that I enjoy the most to see is, like, I can be a rock star and a wrestler, but how many rock stars could be wrestlers?
Oh, I'm sure there are none.
Exactly. And that's what makes me unique.
Well, now, a couple of weeks ago, around maybe it's a month ago by now, TNT premiered your first video.
Right.
You were a little unhappy with in essence, the way that video was premiered. We didn't have awful lot of time on that occasion, if you recall. It was from Las Vegas. We had a lot of guests on that occasion.
Well, I think more it was the fact of the audience you had there in Las Vegas. I didn't care for them at all. They were a bunch of middle-aged businessmen.
Really?
That's how I viewed them.
Oh, how dreadful.
Really?
Well, in any event, as a result of not being able to show Mr. Ventura's video in its entirety in Las Vegas, he has asked us if we would please roll the video in its entirety. So if you would please bear with us, there will be a lot more of TNT. If you don't like it, stay with us. We'll have some different kind of action. Here we go.
San Diego, California, weighing 271 pounds, Jesse the Body Ventura.
I got the speed, this body moves in the ring. It's my machine, it's my castle, it's my weapon. When I wrestle, I got the hands, I got the moves, I got the ways to get to you. You want trouble, you'll be sorry if you mess with this body. I got the body. I got the body. The body rules. I got the body. The body rules tonight. I got the arms. I got the legs. I got the strength to give you pain. I got fists that made of iron. I got a heart that never tires. I walk tall, I walk proud. I stand out in any crowd. You're gonna fall, you're gonna crawl, you're gonna beg for your release. I got the body. The body rules. I got the body. The body rules. I got the body. The body rules tonight. the body. got the body. The body rules. I got the body. The body rules tonight. I got the body. The body rules. Don't mess with me, Mean Gene. The body rules. I'll drop you down, Jack. The body rules tonight. I got the body. The body rules. I'll split your head, Jack. The body rules. I'm the baddest mother walking the streets. The body rules tonight. I got the body. The body rules. I'm so pretty. The body rules. Check out the body.
What did you think about it?
What did I think about it? I love it. It's great. You know, I've got the premier underground flash guitarist of Minnesota, Mark Orion. The man's better than Prince, my lead guitarist. We're going right to the top. Big record deal coming up with Epic Records.
Congratulations.
It's going to shoot me right to the top. I foresee, you know, possibly the Rolling Stones opening for me.
Really? Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, one quick question about wrestling.
Okay.
Did you get clearance from Hulk Hogan to use Hulk Hogan in that video?
Well, I thought I depicted the champion in his true state. Now it shows to the people why Hulk Hogan ducks me. I duck me too. And there was proof right there. You saw it.
We'll have a further word with Mr. Ventura about his wrestling career when we return. Stay with us for more TNT. Thank you, boys. Back with Jesse the Body Ventura, wrestler extraordinaire. We've all seen a little sample of his rock and roll skills, and many of you that watch television from time to time have seen the commentary, the expertise, if you would, in terms of Mr. Ventura lending his commentary to the World Wrestling Federation. Now, it's a little different slant than anyone else, I believe, in the World Wrestling Federation.
Well, I like to think so. I like to think that I tell it like it is. I play no favorites. You know, you run into people like Mean Gene Okerlund, Gorilla Monsoon, possibly yourself included.
To play favorites?
Yeah, I feel that you guys play favorites.
But you don't.
I don't. I give credit where it's due, and I knock them down when it's due.
Well, yes, you do have a little different perspective being a participant, no doubt of that. Speaking of different perspectives, I would think looking through those sunglasses would really give you a different perspective on life.
It does give me a good perspective on life. Alfred Hayes, would you like to try these glasses on?
Oh, it would match your red vest there, Alfred.
And I don't do that for everyone, you know. Don't break them either.
Certainly not, no. Gosh, that.
All right, Alfred, yeah.
I think that's you, Alfred.
All right. You look a little. You look like the missing link's cousin.
They do horrible things to you, those glasses. They made me make a fool of myself. Just then.
Are you insinuating
The
that
glasses don't require that,
They do the same to you.
Alfred.
in a moment we're going to take a look at Jesse the Body Ventura wrestling? And that's one of the things, of course, you do perhaps better than you sing. I don't know. Maybe there are those who feel that you sing better. Maybe there are those that feel that you're a better commentator than wrestler. I don't know. But there's no doubt that you're among the top 10 wrestlers in the world today. Let's join in progress from Madison Square Garden, Jesse Ventura versus Tony Geria.
What are you waiting on?
Oh, he's playing his own mind games now. Geria is actually playing his own mind games. And the crowd loves it, too. They want to see Jesse taunted just as much as he was taunting Geria.
Another one of the big matchups here in Madison Square Garden as the World Wrestling Federation continues to be the king of professional wrestling. Geria now putting pressure on that wrist lock. Look at how he's bending. It doesn't bend that way very far, Lord, before something breaks. Jesse's got to come up, get to his feet. Geria going to work now.
He's chosen Jesse's left arm. He obviously thinks there's something a little weak in that arm.
Well, you got to find a part and go to work on it. I would go to work on one of his legs. They look weak to me. If any part of his body was weak, I would say would be the
think
calf
so?
area. Yes.
Yeah, the calf area looks a little bit. I hate to say this about Jesse because he works so hard. I know in the gymnasium.
I know
but
he
his
does,
calves
but,
do look a bit skinny.
You know, look at the. Someone told me he might have wrapped him with some newspaper as well before he put on those long tights. I don't know if there's any truth in that or not, but I'll have to ask Jesse about that.
You're cruel, Gorilla.
The body. Oh, look at this eye
dear.
rake across the top rope.
Oh my word.
The body very pleased with himself now.
Oh.
You're a little late, ref. It's already gone down.
And the cheek, the right cheek.
Oh, Geria was playing possum, caught Jesse coming in. Watch this. Oh,
Left arm again. Ooh,
Tony Geria dropped right off the ring apron.
coming back in very quickly.
And is he doing a number on that left arm? Yes, he is.
Yes, and look at where it's drooping now.
Well, I think Jesse wishes he still had on his sunglasses and some of his other paraphernalia.
Tony Geria, good wrestler, really good sterling wrestler. He can
Shove
take
off
it
now.
on.
Nice shoulder block by Tony as the bod goes down, but quick to drop in front. Tony over the top. Oh, he caught Geria on the back of the head.
Oh
and
my
Tony.
word! Get him out, ref! Come on!
Referee
my
not
word.
attempting to do anything about it.
Come on! Get him out!
That's extremely tight there.
Ah,
He's going to get choked out here.
they are
in
steel
no time
ropes
flat.
in between. Oh my word! That is. Those ropes are steel, just covered with plastic.
Come on, ref, give me a break here. Count the guy back and open those ropes up and get Geria out of there.
Get there, ref! Come on!
Put your foot up in there, referee.
Just look at him.
Look, he's trying to put Geria back over the top. Give me a break,
Oh,
ref.
come on, ref. Well,
Finally got back in, but Geria is in deep trouble right now.
Oh my word, if he is not unconscious now, I don't know.
Lack of oxygen to the brain as those ring ropes just pinch the carotid arteries, which carry the blood up there. Shot right to the esophagus by the body. He knows he's in control now. Look at how he's stalking around.
And just taking his time.
That was an insulting move.
That really
rather than
was,
anything
because there is nothing now that Geria can do about this.
humiliating.
He was stuck in those ropes with those steel ropes, squashing him to each side of his neck, as you say, cutting off the carotid arteries there. No blood going to his brain.
Come on, ref, give me a break. Get him off of there. Oh, he whips Geria back inside. The body very pleased with himself. He's certainly taking advantage of not only Tony Geria, but of this referee.
And that was a very sound.
Won't get him. Geria kicks out the back door as the body went for the cover. Jesse the Body Ventura in control, big chop.
Playing with him now. One really hopes that Geria could make that miracle comeback here.
Well, he's trying to shake the cobwebs out. And believe it or not, I think Jesse's given him an opportunity to do that. Geria in, ducks underneath the clothesline. Big right hand, sends the bod down to the canvas. He's saying timeout. There is no timeout, Jesse, in professional wrestling.
No, he played around too long and serves him right.
Geria now rams the body's head into the top turnbuckle, and he's reeling.
Oh,
Big right hand by Geria.
straight to the jaw
Chop.
and a chop.
Sends Jesse down. Well, take that.
Yes, now he's exacting a measure of revenge, and well he might for what happened to him before.
Big mistake might have been made here by the body as he just let Geria slip out. Geria sends him in. Abdominal stretch, one of his favorites. Oh, he couldn't get it hooked. Couldn't get that leg hooked. The body just forced him between. Look out from
Over
the
the top.
outside. Sunset flip.
Got him.
He's got both shoulders hooked now.
Oh,
Wow, what a kick out by the bod.
so close.
Geria off the ropes, high cross body.
Got him.
No, both hands were underneath. He was able to slip out the back door once more. Geria frustrated now. Jesse saying, wait a minute, give me a break here. Geria, relentless, backs him into the corner.
3 or 4 shots to the top of Jesse's head to
Wind
slow him
up.
down.
Oh, reversal here by the body as Tony goes into the corner, comes out, scoop slam, no. Right in it, oh, look at that. Jesse ducked underneath that top rope, and Geria caught it right under the chin. Drops the elbow on him. Ventura hooks the leg, he's gonna get him.
You nearly lost that one, Jesse.
Smarts, one out in the end.
As Alfred said, you nearly lost that one.
Well, let me say one thing to you, Alfred Hayes. Now, did you hear? I nearly lost it. I couldn't believe how bad you wanted me to lose it.
Why?
There was your prime example of biased announcing.
Oh, Mr. Ventura, clearly we've heard you certainly very, very prejudicial from time to time in your commentary.
Me prejudicial? Let me tell you something. I can out-announce you play-by-play. In fact, I could take over this show. I could sit behind that desk, Vince McMahon, and do a better job than you do.
Would you
And
like
I'll
to
go on the record right now, national right now. I could sit behind right on this desk and do a better job than you.
Would you like to have the opportunity to do that?
I'd love to.
Why don't we see if, in essence, next week, then, you sit here.
That sounds good to me.
I'll sit there.
That sounds even better, and I can question you.
And you can bring on anyone you want in terms of your guest. The only condition is that you have to work with Lord Alfred Hayes.
Oh,
That would be a
now
pleasure.
I got to think twice.
Why? I mean, clearly, Lord Alfred
Well,
Hayes is
somebody
compliments this show.
Yeah, but somebody always has to carry Lord Alfred Hayes, and I
Beg
don't
your
like
pardon?
to carry.
Carry? What do you mean
people.
by it?
Carry him? You know, we don't want to see Lord Alfred in the unemployment line.
I don't think that's too likely.
All right, I'll do it. Alfred Hayes included. I know that's beyond what the average man, the normal man, could never do that. But I will do it, and I'll carry Alfred Hayes through. Next week.
All right, so you have agreed that next week you'll be the host of TNT.
Definitely.
Your co-host will be Lord Alfred Hayes.
Definitely.
You'll invite whomever it is you wish to invite on TNT. Who might that be?
I'll have to think about that for a while. Maybe I'll call up Prince.
Prince? Are you going to sing? I mean, is the entire show going to be Jesse the Body Ventura?
Oh, no.
You're gonna have
By
one
no
guest?
means. By no means, but no one's ever talked to Prince. I might do that.
We'll be back with more of TNT.
Very good.
Thank you, boys. In a moment, to join us, certainly one of the great wrestlers in the World Wrestling Federation, a longtime veteran throughout the entire world. Would you please welcome Mr. Les Thornton? You fellows do know each other, right?
Certainly, sir, we do. I know it very, very well.
From various parts of England,
Yes, the north and the south.
the north and the south. Alfred, you're from,
Oh, well, I'm from the south, and
He's
we're...
the posh part.
I beg your pardon?
He's from the posh part. The posh
Posh, I beg your pardon.
All the money people live down there, and where I come from is the steel foundries and the coal mines. So they're they call us the northern heathens.
Northern Eden.
Heathens.
We call them heathens, yes.
Oh, I beg your pardon, the heathens.
The heathens.
Yes.
Northern heathens, they call us.
Northern heathens, yes. Well, you kind of bring that into the ring, do you not?
Well, not really. You know, it's just a little bit of a different style, and where I come from, we just learnt submission, and we kept away from the pinfalls. Where Lord Hayes came from, they did the wrestling, where Alfred was a very good amateur wrestler too, and over the years, we've had some comebacks, haven't we? We've
Yes,
kicked ourselves a few times, haven't we?
we've been up to the top and down to the bottom.
That's right. We're the only ones that started at the top and worked our way down.
Oh, my goodness, that's got to be a little difficult. That's not easy to do.
No, it's hard.
Well, Alfred certainly has worked himself very well. I won't comment on that.
Thanks a lot.
But as far as your career is concerned, Les, I mean, you're certainly on a meteoric rise in the World Wrestling Federation. You're right at the top.
Well, yeah, you know, I've had some very lucky breaks. I've held that World Junior Heavyweight Championship for 4 different times on 4 different occasions over 8 years. But I put a little bit of weight on now because, as I said, we're wrestling titans, and titans means giants, and so I've got to put 10 pounds on and become a giant. So it's like starting all over again.
All right, if we would, let's roll some videotape now. If you would give us some commentary on this is you, of course, demonstrating some holds. And here it's a simple head scissor a moment ago. Now here,
I went to the headlock from the scissors. Yes.
That's a painful looking hold, Les.
Well, it was meant to be, Lord Hayes. It was meant to be. I put the headlock on pretty tight then.
Yes.
you're rocking back, leaning into this, almost bridging back.
I was kind of trying to bridge back to get some
All right,
force.
what are we going to see here now?
That's a full suplex from Nelson. That's an Hungarian movement, by the way.
Hungarian?
Hungarian, one of the Hungarians' first qualified into Olympic Games.
That's true. They were devastating with those suplexes.
Terrific, yes, they really were.
How about that,
Back
Leslie?
suplex from the headlock.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
And here?
That's my favourite move. That's my favourite move, the one-legged backbreaker. I usually, that's a full Boston to a one Boston.
All right, now I wonder if we saw a number of holds there, but your specialty, as you said earlier on, is submission holds.
Yes, different kind of submissions holds from the head to the ankles to from the wrist locks, you know.
I wonder if you would demonstrate, perhaps we could have a volunteer from the audience, some sort of volunteer.
It looks likely.
Why don't you go down, Les, and there's a mat out here for you.
Yeah.
And maybe you can demonstrate some of the submission holds.
Well,
the last volunteer we had his hair cut here on TNT. And,
don't feel bad, listen up.
all right.
I just want to, can you hear me when I talk?
Oh, no problem. We can hear you well.
Okay. Well, we've seen Hulk Hogan one time put the front face bar lock on and with no pressure at all. Well, I'd like to show you how it, with his strength was holding up, I'd like to show it properly done, how it should have been done. When you take a front head bar, front lock, you can take the elbow and you lean into a man and lose him. Now, you can either take him there, and the cameras, don't go down. If I want it down, I'll take you down. You can take it there and hold him. Now, that is enough to hold a man. Now, to do it proper, to maim the man, you push him in and sit him down. When you sit the man down, you come over, and you lay on his head, and you break his neck like that.
Don't break his neck.
No, I didn't. I stopped, right? Right. You break his neck. It just goes, boop, his head, break his neck.
How does that go again, Les? Pop? How's that?
Pop, yeah.
Pop, yeah.
Break his neck.
And he no longer has a neck.
Not usually.
Okay.
You come up very, very sore. It takes weeks to come
Yeah,
out.
I'm sure if it does, yes.
Now, there's another one. Another one. Usually when you're messing a man, you give him your body. If he ever comes behind, like that, you've seen, the suplex. The best way is this, you break it, you take a wrist lock, and there's a wrist lock, a proper wrist lock. Feel it? Right. You take the man down. I'm not going to take him too far because I'll hurt him. I don't want to hurt him. Take him down, bring him over, and the submission is this. Leg in, arm in.
Whoa.
Oh, sorry.
Gosh,
Are you okay? I did as well.
Is he all right there?
You okay?
You all right?
Fine. Okay. That's the proper way of doing the submission from a arm lock. Now, excuse me.
Excuse me while I break your back, neck, arms, and all the limbs, and and thanks for
Usually
volunteering.
when the man
Right?
comes down at time again, you'll come in and go down his force. Go down his force. Now, if you're wrestling a man and you've come from behind, you want to get back through again. You reach through, you knock his ankle over, and break the ankle like that.
Oh, that's
You
real
okay?
nice. You just bring it right in there and snap the old ankle,
Just
huh?
break the ankle and knee.
Uh-huh.
Now, you want to straighten the man out.
You can straighten him out afterwards, huh?
Fine, yeah.
Okay.
You go to his elbow and this like
Just
that.
for God's sakes, let's straighten him out.
You get that. As he tries to come up, you break down to that way.
Les, thank you very, very much for demonstrating those old. We
Well,
thank
just
that
start it.
volunteer. Oh, I'm sure you're just. We thank that volunteer as well. That's
Thank you very
terrific.
much, Sam. I'm sorry how you feel, all right? We're doing good. Thank you very much.
All right. Our next guest is a manager extraordinaire in his own right, a great wrestler. That might be stretching it a little bit, but a good wrestler for sure. Maybe a great wrestler, certainly in his own mind he is. He certainly manages Ken Patera and Big John Studd, along with his latest find, the missing link, whom we will have with us hopefully later on here on TNT. But right now, if you would please welcome the individual who is likened many times by the fans to a certain four-legged creature here. Would you please welcome Bobby the Brain Heenan? Based on what the fans from all over the World Wrestling Federation refer to you as in terms of the animal characteristics, perhaps you fellows would have a little more appropriate entree music for Bobby the Brain Heenan?
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, everybody have a good laugh. The band just proved something very important.
What's that?
They can even louse up a lousy song. And you're laughing, you're laughing.
No, Mr. Heenan, I just...
You did that purposely to set me up.
Mr. Heenan,
Well, they just happen to all know how to play Pop Goes the Weasel at once.
I think any 5-year-old knows how to play Pop Goes the Weasel.
I'm not 5 and I don't know how to play it.
Well, surely you've heard it a number of times. Don't you hear that song?
I hear it 24 hours a day, if you want to know the truth. I'm about tired of hearing it.
It does have an adverse effect on you, does it not?
Yes. I don't particularly like it.
Well, speaking of adverse
You know how
effect...
you set people up.
No, please,
You
Mr.
work in
Heenan.
Central Park. You set people up.
I beg your...
I saw you a week ago or so ago. You had Cowboy Bob Orton on here, and you asked him to check how much money Piper was taking from him. That's your way of setting people up. You're a troublemaker.
Mr.
You're
Heenan,
a troublemaker.
clearly the man has a right to know what percentage, that Piper is taking from him.
But it's none of your business. It's none of these humanoids out there's business. It's between Piper and Orton.
Well, let me ask you, how much money do you take from Ken Patera and Big John Studd and the missing link?
Why don't you read me my rights first?
Well, in any event...
I don't answer questions like that.
All right, well, in any event, we will take you now to some special footage. Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Was he rude?
Do you give the missing
Speaking
link
of
money?
rude, to join us now, by way of videotape, Ken Patera, Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Gary Starr caught off guard. Look at Patera throwing Starr around like he weighs nothing at all.
Well, Ken Patera is an awesome specimen. First man in the world to ever overhead press 500 pounds.
Look at this, Starr. Oh my, look at this. Oh! Heenan a little upset.
And now it's starting to carry over on Patera. The fans are getting under their skin out there.
Well, they're chanting Orndorff, and that's really getting under the skin of Heenan and also Ken Patera. Patera all over Gary Starr.
If I were Gary Starr, I'd tell the fans to keep quiet.
I think so. The more the fans yell, the more Patera applies the pressure on Starr.
Well, I'll tell you what, Ken Patera's no dummy. He's got Bobby the Brain Heenan, who I personally consider the smartest manager in the world.
The referee admonishing Patera.
There goes the crowd again. They're on Heenan's case. Definitely on the case of Bobby Heenan.
Finish him off, Finish him off, he says. Ken Patera now with Gary Starr has him up. Shoulder breaker down to the canvas. And Patera, that's not much of a pin count. He's not. Well, I think maybe he could have had him actually.
I heard Bobby Heenan yell, "Pick him up, pick him up."
Oh no! As that swinging full Nelson, Ken Patera has applied so many times. And
look at this. I love it. Pose for me, Kenny. Pose for me. The double bicep. It looks great.
Come on, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
Yeah, well, in any event,
More noise from the band.
during that match, on more than one occasion, we heard the chant Orndorff, Orndorff. Obviously, in reference to your former tutelage, your former managership of Paul Orndorff. obviously there's been a parting of the ways, and has anyone collected on that $25,000 bounty yet?
No. No, Paul Orndorff has been a very, very lucky man. Oh, it's going to happen. I'm not saying it's going to happen today or tomorrow, but it's going to happen. And he feels the pressure. Believe me, he feels the pressure. I would have liked the first time I've sent somebody out there to do it, they'd have done it. But something happened. Orndorff lucked out. But luck can only run so long. And it's going to happen. And boy, am I going to enjoy paying that money.
That's $25,000 that you're really looking forward to spending.
Oh, yes. That's $25,000, people. It's more than you make in 10 years. It's more than the whole band's instruments are insured for, their whole wardrobe, their drums, the cymbal, and all their musical ability. And that Pop Goes the Weasel. I had to put a bounty on the band.
Well, we will be back.
About 11 bucks.
With a little, a little more of Bobby the Brain Heenan. We'll talk about an individual who could very well collect. Tell us a little bit, if you would, Mr. Heenan, about your latest acquisition. Maybe an individual whom you pin the greatest hopes of collecting the $25,000 bounty. Tell us about the missing link.
The missing link. Well, I don't know where to start. You know, he's close to, I'd say, 275 pounds. He's about 6'3" or 4", and he's off the wall.
I think that's pretty safe to say,
Yeah.
just from appearances.
Oh yeah, he's a lot of fun at a party. This guy.
He is?
Not like you. You probably kind of stays in the room with the coats and memorizes labels. But this guy is something different. This guy is something different. He doesn't care. Like Les Thornton, gets some 110-pound cab driver out of the audience, takes him down here on some rubber mats and almost breaks the guy's wrist. You know what the missing link could do with Les Thornton? He'd put him on a spit and baste him.
I doubt it. Sorry.
But there's a difference in skills.
That's right.
The missing link is...
Has no skills. Doesn't care to have skills. He just wants to go out there and finish somebody off, whether it's as quick as he wants or as long as he wants, just plays with him for a while. It's like plucking all the feathers off a bird like a cat does and just whacks them around by the side of the garage for a while. That's what he likes to do. He likes to hurt people. He loves to hurt people. And I've explained to him over and over again about Orndorff. And he wants that $25,000. I think. I can control him. Nobody else can control him.
I mean, you know...
I'll invest it for him. You don't have to worry about it. His life's set. His life is set. He don't have to ever work another day or worry about nothing. I'm handling everything for him. He's got complete...
Just as
because you've had some bad business investments. Don't mean I have.
Let's take a look at the missing link by way of videotape. Bobby the Brain Heenan with the missing link.
Dressing room area.
The missing link.
Motioning. Oh, there he goes. Holy mackerel.
Oh, my word.
What on earth is that?
Oh, gosh. Oh, my word. Look at the neck on him. What would you say, Gorilla? 22 inches?
Obviously.
Look at the back. Huh. What does he weigh this?
Look at the look on Jones's face.
This person.
I didn't hear any weight, but he's got to be close to that 280-pound mark.
Gosh, just look at him. He looks in fine fettle, too. That's if Heenan can control him. Can he control this fellow?
I don't have a clue. Oh, look at this.
Oh, he's obviously very athletic, too. And have a look at the footwear on him, Gorilla.
Very polished Pearl Harbor job on the back of S.D. Jones. As soon as the bell sounded, the link went right into action.
Just look at the way he's stalking S.D. Jones and looking at him. He looks like a, I hate to say this, but he looks like a madman, a crazy man.
The wrestling boots right out of the Neanderthal age. As he's stalking around.
I'm afraid that first blow to Jones kind of knocked all the...
took all the starch out of him.
Yes, all the sense out of him. I don't think he knows exactly where he is.
The link and letting S.D. Jones get it back together as he's looking around here.
Oh, just look at this link. I just cannot believe a person like that. How did Heenan manage to find such a madman? From where?
Who knows where Heenan comes from? This man is just unbelievable.
Does he speak any foreign language?
You got me, Lord.
Another savage blow there to the throat, and not at all affected by that from S.D. Jones. Forget it, Jones.
S.D. Jones not getting any results with whatever he's doing.
Ooh.
And the wow, look at
look at that, bringing up wheels on the back of S.D. Jones with those huge fists.
Oh, missing link, double shot right underneath the chin.
Yes, he seems to be going for that throat area. Oh!
Could this individual?
Oh! Oh my word!
Power slam, look out now, the missing link.
And what a power slam.
On the outside, showing us his agility. He's up on the top. Wow, headbutt. Right to the back of S.D. Jones's neck. Hooks the leg, got the 3 count. He made it look easy.
Oh, so easy. Just look at the face of him. Look at the eyes.
Is it possible he could be an Aborigine? You think, Lord, you're more familiar?
Well, I would say by that paintwork on his face, he must be from some sort of Aboriginal tribe of some type or other. Could he be from, where do you think, Borneo or somewhere? No.
My God, I'll have to look into this and get us some
Australasia?
detail. Let's get the official word anyway.
Here is your winner, the Missing Link.
Look out, he's coming in after Howard Finkel.
The missing
And
link
Finkel's running.
has gone out and gotten a
The
chair.
referee is running. Uh-oh.
Missing link, bring a chair into the ring, but what's he going to do with it?
He's going for the photographer now.
Look out, he's going to do something with his chair as he goes back up.
What is he going to do?
Bobby the Brain trying to stop him, but
he's going to smash the chair, I think, with his head.
He wants to.
That's a steel chair.
The Brain having trouble controlling this individual.
What about what we just saw there? I mean,
well, what about it?
Aren't you having trouble controlling the enemy?
Sometimes I have a little trouble, but I'm the Brain. I can't control him. I got him to the ring. Took a little while. I got him to finish off S.D. Jones in a record time.
I just don't think SD was prepared for the missing link. I mean, had there been a rematch.
Nobody's prepared for the missing link. You go out there, wrestling is a game, a sport of strategy. You basically know Hulk Hogan, you know what he's going to do. You know Snooker's going to fly off the top. You basically know their maneuvers. You don't know a thing about the link. He'll do 95 different things in 13 seconds. He's the most devastating force in wrestling today. And like you said, whether he's from Borneo or whether he's from Cleveland, it doesn't matter. This man has got everybody talking. And I like it when people worry.
Well, we saw him bring in a chair after the match was over. What was he attempting to demonstrate? It looked to me like he was going to
smash the chair. He was going to smash the chair with his head
from the top rope.
With his head. Sometimes he runs his head into the ring post. Sometimes he's cracked dressing room walls. He pulled out a whole row of lockers one night and just smashed them completely with his head. I guess he likes the pain. I don't care what he does. Doesn't matter to me as long as he finishes off Orndorff. And as long as he wins matches and makes me wealthy, makes me famous. That's all I really care about.
And you won't let us in on your percentage of the cut of the...
Worry about the link. The link's doing great.
All right, we're going to, by the way, Bobby Heenan is going to take us to the link's a special setting for the missing link. We've assimilated, I believe, his hometown, so to speak. So we'll be back with more TNT.
Better than this.
Is that right? Are you sure this is the place?
Come on. You wanted to see it. Come on.
Oh, come on, Mr. Heenan. Give us a break. All right. Come on, Alfred.
You too, Hayes.
Come on.
You too.
You're in this, too.
We're not filming a Tarzan movie here.
Should hope not. And you,
Link! Come on.
What? He's back in here, is he? Okay.
Back here somewhere.
What is back in here?
Link. The missing link. All right. I just want him to be comfortable. Link. 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 It's me. It's me, Bobby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Put that down. Put that down. Put it down. Put it down. 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 Mouth.
Yes, this is a most unusual athlete, no doubt about it. Now why, Mr. Heenan, you've invited us here that you wanted...
Well, here's the thing. He's been asked to be on Carson's show. Letterman, Merv Griffin. He's never done a talk show. You wanted to do an interview with him?
Sure.
And I want the whole world to see, because everybody watches TNT, I want the whole world to see what this man is like. So we've made the best living conditions for him possible. This is what he likes.
In other words, you're trying to make him comfortable, right?
Make him feel at home. This is what he likes.
Well, this looks like it's something back, I don't know, where would you say, Alfred? Back in the...
Well, cave days, obviously. Cave age or something. Stone age? Or...
Meat.
Meat.
No. No.
Could we ask the...
Sure, help yourself.
A few questions. This is...
I doubt if he'll speak to you, but you can try it.
All right.
Link.
Mr. Link?
Link. No.
Mr. Link, what percentage of your take-home pay does Bobby the Brain...
You know, talking about the Link and the way he's got everything laid up here.
I wanted to ask him a question.
Well, he's not going to answer you. He's interested more in the meat now.
All right, well...
Eat.
You've got... Eat? What, you just picking with the... You turning his meat there for him.
Yeah, that's one of my jobs. I turn his meat. Whenever he wants to eat, I turn his meat. Dig in, Link. Dig in. Dig in.
That's, what kind of... that doesn't look like beef to me. What would that be?
Barn owl. I don't know what it is. It's just meat. He likes it, though. What's his favorite?
Oh, my gosh.
Alfred.
Look how he's coming around here.
No. No, English food's no good for you. No.
All right. Good. This is... What, even the odor around here is...
Rather nice, huh? Rather nice. Come here, Link.
Traveling through airports must be quite a treat for you in the Link, I would think.
Well, the way we move the Link around the country isn't always by air.
No?
Let's just put it that way. He doesn't always get there in an airplane.
Federal Express?
When he has to be there, we get him there. It's that simple. We never leave home without him.
motto. Okay. In any event, Mr. Link, why the rather unusual, the unusual color of your face? Could you respond to that?
No, Link!
I don't think so. No, I don't think he wants to respond to that.
No.
I would suspect then that
Link,
that it'll be some time before Mr. Carson or Mr. Letterman or whomever will have this person on their talk show, and it could probably only happen here on TNT. Mr. Heenan, where'd he go? We'll be back with Bobby the Brain Heenan, maybe a little bit more of the missing link when we return.
Nice. Now you're scared of him.
Next week on TNT, your host is going to be Jesse the Body Ventura, who will be...
That's right. And I want to check out the chair right now to see if it's comfortable, to see if I fit in the desk. Why don't you move out and sit where Prince is going to sit?
All right, if you wish, Ventura.
I wish.
You want to get a little comfortable? I understand that. I'll leave the pencil for you. How's that?
I don't need the pencil.
I thought you always wanted the pencil. All right. And I'm going to hear...
as well.
How does it feel, Mr. Ventura?
It feels real good.
Does it?
It fits, feels good, gonna be the greatest TNT in history.
Link!
Alfred, you'll even be here.
What's that?
Link!
I don't know, somebody's looking for the link.
Link!
He's still looking for it?
He's looking for the link.
Join us next week for more TNT. Your host...